After so long. After so long! Sonic IDW issue 50 is finally here! How did it go? Let's do a review, shall we? Let's start off with the story so far. Starline's plan to lure Sonic and Tails to Eggman's capital city has worked and sends their doppelgangers, Surge and Kitsunami, out to destroy them. But, of course, if you're not aware, Surge and Kit have their own plans. Before I continue, let's just give Ian Flynn, Evan Stanley, Adam Bryce Thomas, and the entire team a job well done. I really love how the art of the location, the environment, the character expressions, the writing, all are amazing. We'll go over the characters, the fights, roles, overall review. So, of course, we gotta start off with the main contenders. Orbot and Cubot! Nah, I'm kidding. Sonic and Tails versus Surge and Kit. I've been waiting for these four to interact for so long, and we finally got it. Tails and Kit's quote-unquote fight is a real genuine showcase of how Tails is as a character, and how much damage Starline has really caused on Kitsunami. He doesn't know what he wants. He can't really think for himself unless it involves doing things for Surge. And it's thanks to Tails trying to talk to him that he opens up a little bit, and tells him about some of the bad things that Starline has done. Also, I don't know if you noticed, the water tree stems or spirals that Kit creates around him, it kind of showcases up how he feels inside. He's trapped, scared, sad, hurt, confused. That's all showcased there. The trees surrounding him, that's what it shows there, and I really gotta give props to the writers about that. Just saying, the kid needs a hug, and I really hope the kid gets redeemed. Also, back to what I said about the quote-unquote fight, this fight isn't really a fight. Just Tails doing his thing, being a thinker, not a fighter. He'll fight if he needs to, example here, but in this case, he saw that talking would work best, and it did. I do wish it went a bit longer between these two, but I enjoyed what we got, and I can only assume in issue 51 and 52 is where we see Kit and Tails' interactions grow into some sort of bond, I hope. And now to the big battle. The two speedsters, Surge and Sonic. Man, was this a ride. I wish their fight was animated, just look at all that. Even Sonic's a bit winded during the fight. Let's talk about Surge. I loved her character here in this issue. Surge's speech in the beginning when she meets Sonic is really great. Really shows how fed up she is with what she's been through. And she blames it all on Sonic, the doctors, and the world loving Sonic for his morals. It's why I continue to say, I hope she and the other beloved IDW cast gets involved in the games one day. Come on, put these guys in speed battle already. Now, let's get to the touchy subject. I know many seem to have a little problem with how Sonic was portrayed in this fight. People said that he was too snarky or a bit of a jerk towards Surge, especially when he talks about his morals. But, to side with Sonic, he doesn't really know the full story about Surge yet. So I'm 100% sure that if he did know, I'm pretty sure he would be much more sympathetic. He has a heart. Speaking of the touchy subject, Surge did have a point when she talks about his actions. Because Sonic didn't take out Eggman when he lost his memory, or Starline when he brought back Eggman's memory, or Metal Sonic, or anyone, or threw them in jail, or did something or anything to prevent them from doing anything bad again, it had negative impacts or consequences on people. An example, the Metal Virus Saga. Heck, Espio and Shadow bring this up. I know Sonic means well, but doing the same old song and dance over and over, it's just gonna bring on more conflicts in the future. Now, I'm not saying he needs to take out all the bad guys, but he needs to change it up sooner or later. It's not gonna go well forever. I touch on the subject more, but I'd rather not get more into it, or we'd be here all night. Let's get back to Surge, who does not hold back in this fight. Later, she brings up another few interesting points. When she talks about how the world rejected her, she stated that if she volunteered to help Starline, who pretty much is probably known by everyone in town or all over Mobius to be a bad guy, then she obviously didn't have anything good going on with her life, otherwise she wouldn't go willingly, unless she was tricked into going with him, before getting hypnotized. However, if she was instead kidnapped, it seems as if no one has tried to find her. No family, no friends, that we know of course. It raises a lot more questions about these two that I hope get solved. Overall, I love their interactions. I love their fight. It's all I've been waiting for, and future issues will show more of this. Next, the two doctors. This is what Starline's been waiting for, to bring Eggman to his side and see things his way. But our dear old Dr. Robotnik wasn't having it. We got the Egg Emperor for Sonic Heroes against the old Eggman robot from Sonic Lost World. And man, did I love this. Again, I wish this was animated. And how this ends, wow. Ian really showed Eggman's terrifying side and brutal side. I wish we saw more of this in the games. Can you imagine if Sonic saw Eggman like this? He wouldn't be terrified, he'd be like surprised, like, whoa, wow, Doctor, wow. Eggman knew of Starline's power core and his obsessions and Hypnotic Glove. He stated that he wouldn't have let Starlight be at his side at all if he didn't have any protection against any of his weapons. And with that, after all that planning, plotting, everything seeming to be going well, everything seems to be going by his side, Starline breaks down and loses it. And, well, he... to be continued. We'll see if he ever gets brought back or not. If this is the last time we ever see him, he went out without ever finding out that Surge and Kit were going behind his back this whole time. Now, onto the characters who are on the sidelines. Belle and Metal Sonic. At first, I thought Belle would have Metal Sonic go after Surge and Kit and stop the fight. And I thought she would see Surge and Kit and put the pieces together that they're behind the fire. Maybe that will come up in the later issue. Anyway, she played a minor part in all this. All she wanted to do was to look her father in the eye and move on from the fact that Mr. Tinker is gone and Eggman is here to stay. I do wish she and Metal played a bigger role. I mean, the Imposter Syndrome issue 4 cover had Metal Sonic in between Surge and Sonic, and I kinda figured that would happen in the story. But regardless of those critiques I mentioned, this was a great issue. The dialogue, the fights, everything. This story was worth waiting for, and you won't be disappointed. My heart was racing when the heroes met their match, and who knows what will happen next. I mean, we've seen cover issues, but we don't know everything that will happen. Issue 51 and 52 will have them try to escape Eggman's capital city. I don't know why or how it'll take 2 issues to escape. I'm guessing Eggman must have something big planned in order to prevent her from leaving so easily. And then issue 53 has a power surge involved. Yeah, she definitely survived the fall. Spoilers! Anyway, this is my review of issue 50 of the Sonic IDW series. Now, in the meantime, me and my team will work on the dub of this issue. It's a big one, so please be patient. What did you guys think of this issue? What's one thing you would change in the story? Oh, and if you had a Sonic OC who had an imposter, what kind of character would they be? That's all for now, guys, and I'm off to work on the dub. It's good to be back.